everyone! Welcome to my channel. So today we have some huge news to talk about. BOXYCHARM and IPSY are merging their subscriptions. Now in 2020, IPSY purchased BOXYCHARM, and I think ever since then there's been speculation as to if or when they would merge the two boxes together. And in this month's BOXYCHARMs and IPSYs, there was like little things saying epic news is coming, and I was like, oh no, they're not gonna merge together. And everyone in the comments is like, yeah, they're gonna merge together. And guess what? You were right and I was wrong. So in today's video, I'm gonna talk more about the changes. What's changing? When is it happening? How does it impact you? And then I'm also gonna talk a little bit about how that impacts my channel and what types of videos and content you will see as a result of the change in the merging subscriptions. And with that, welcome back to all the SubBox lovers out there. Welcome if you're new. My name is Katrina, and on my channel, I unbox lots of different subscription boxes, including lots of beauty boxes. So if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you like subscription boxes, make sure that you're subscribed and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on a future upload. I am so happy that you're here hanging out with me today. I hope that I'll be able to answer a lot of your questions and clarify all the changes because there's so much information with this change. Now, right before this, I did actually have a call with the BOXYCHARM forum group, so I was able to hear from their chief marketing officer and some of the people on their team to learn a little bit more about the change. But I've been researching it all day as well because it's been posted everywhere. So lots of news coming your way. Now, some of the subscriptions will be merging, and we'll go through which ones are, but as far as timing, basically all of these subscriptions will be under the IPSY platform. So everything that's on the BOXYCHARM site will move and merge onto the IPSY platform, which is great because now all of it will be on the IPSY app. BOXYCHARM did not have an app, so you'll now be able to use an app for any of the subscriptions, and we'll talk about them here in a minute. Now that data merger will happen sometime in mid-March, but the change in subscription plans will not start until April. Now we'll start from smallest subscription and we'll work our way up to biggest. Now if we start with the IPSY Glam Bag, that's a 5 sample size product beauty subscription for $13 a month. Nothing is changing with that subscription at this time. And the choice day will be kind of around the same time that it is each month at this point and what they're able to share at this point. Maybe that choice day will change later, but the IPSY Glam Bag will stay the same. Then we look at the 5 full-size beauty product subscriptions. So you have the IPSY Plus, and you have the BOXYCHARM Base Box. Those two are merging together to become BOXYCHARM by IPSY. Now, the best thing about this is that it will have the choice option that the IPSY Plus had that the BOXYCHARM Base Box did not. So you will have two what they will call power picks. So that's what they choose for you. Those are gonna be some really, really awesome brands. They said it's like, they'll be on average like these 5 to 10 picks that they have that they will customize for you. Now we won't know necessarily what all of those are on the front end because they don't choose them, but it's a limited selection. So it's not like 50 different things that everybody could be getting in those picks. It'll be a little bit more limited, and there'll be really, really nice brands that you could get in those picks. And then for the additional 3 products in the box, you make the choice yourself. It'll be very similar to the IPSY choice if you've done that before, where you may get choice of like 6 products in each category. So you get 3 categories to choose from, and you may have a couple to choose from for each. Choice days for that, starting in April, will be on the 2nd and 3rd of every month, or at least for April, they'll be on the 2nd or 3rd. It sounded like to me from the way that I interpreted the way that it was communicated that it will be on the 2nd and 3rd of every month. That being said, they will be sending tons of emails and communications about when choice they will be. They're gonna send tailored membership emails to each of you based on memberships that you already have and what you need to do. So like for me, I have 2 subscriptions. I have an IPSY Plus and I have a BOXYCHARM. So what does that mean for me? They're gonna email more. Today is the day that this is being announced. It's hot off the press. There's still a lot more information to come, so just be patient as we get more information. What I will say about the boxes merging is that my guess would be is if your email account is the same for both, there's probably a way they're gonna be able to merge it. Don't quote me, this is my guess. We'll get more communications later. But if your accounts are on 2 different email addresses, You may want to cancel one of them because I don't know how else they would merge the two. I wouldn't necessarily go ahead and cancel right this second. There's gonna be more communications, but that's just something that I would keep in the back of your mind, that like if you have your Ipsy and your BOXYCHARM on two different accounts and you don't wanna get two BOXYCHARM by Ipsy boxes, you may need to kind of cancel one of those before it merges over. Another thing to note is March will still be the same for these boxes. They're not changing anything for March. There will not be a BOXYCHARM choice in March. So I'm just gonna throw that out there for, I'm guessing, either the base or the premium. But let's talk about the premium. So BOXYCHARM Premium is going to be BOXYCHARM plus Boost. So it's not a different subscription. It's the same BOXYCHARM by Ipsy subscription. It's just you get one additional product, which I think normally it's $28, and then it's gonna be $40 if you boost your box. So if you have a BOXYCHARM Premium subscription, it will merge over as a BOXYCHARM plus Boost. Again, there'll be more communications later, but if you're somebody who doesn't want the boost and you have a base and a premium subscription, you may want to cancel that premium level subscription if you don't want that. That would be my guess, but again, there will be more communications. This is not coming from like them, this is coming from me as a consumer of these subscriptions. I'm gonna cancel my premium because I don't want the boost. I think the boost could be great for certain people. I get tons of products, so I'm personally probably not going to do the boost. All right, then we get into the quarterly subscriptions, the 8 full-size product subscriptions. So we have the BOXYLUXE and we have the Ipsy Glam Bag X. They are merging together to become the Icon Box, which I think honestly is such a great name. It'll still have beauty icons, essentially curating the box like you see in Ipsy Glam Bag X, and you will have the choice options as well, which is great. Now, this one will be an upgrade of the BOXYCHARM by Ipsy subscription based on what they said in that call, which means on months where there's the icon, I think you will not get the BOXYCHARM from the way that I understood it. But again, there will be more details as they come. This is fresh news. From what I understand, it will be an upgrade of those. So on a quarterly basis, like every 3 months, when you get that, you would not get the other, is how I understand it today. Now, the Icon Box will follow the Ipsy Glam Bag X schedule. So BOXYLUXE and Ipsy X were on alternate months, on different months. So the first Icon Box will be in May. So just kind of keep that in mind in your head for that. And it's the same thing where if you have both of those subscriptions, you will get emails, tailored emails to the ones that you have on, like if you have both, what you need to do. There's people who have so many different subscriptions, so there's gonna be so much more information. I don't wanna say that what they've provided today is vague, because I do think there's a lot of information, but for me, I know it sparked a lot of questions, and luckily I'm part of the BOXYCHARM forum group, so I got more information, but just rest assured, there will definitely be more information to come. Now, in the future, they did say that there will be new box designs for the boxes. They will not happen in April. They weren't able to get them in time, but the boxes will look different. There will be a new vibe. They wanted to kind of align some of the branding a little bit. I think the BOXYCHARM logo eventually will be simplified, so we will see some changes in kind of like their branding and design as part of the change. So now some other things to note outside of the subscription is that the add-ons will still be a thing, which wasn't as much of a thing in BOXYCHARM, but you will be able to do add-ons with all 3 of those subscriptions. The mega drop shops will still be a thing. Now, Ipsy members have access to those mega drop shops. I think BOXYCHARM's last mega drop shop sale will be on March 6th, so keep that in mind. Refreshments will still stay the same as well. So it's kind of like bringing the best of both worlds together. Personally, I'm actually really excited about this. I think it makes a lot of sense. It makes it more streamlined. It's a little confusing right now just because there's 6 different boxes and we're combining them into 3. And so it's just trying to figure out what that's going to be like. It'll probably save me a little bit of money every month because I won't have both and I won't have everything going on. But I am definitely curious about your thoughts on these as we go through it. But now let's talk a little bit about how this will impact my channel. So obviously I do my monthly sister versus sister videos, and we currently do them with the Ipsy Glam Bag, the Ipsy Plus, and the BOXYCHARM base boxes. Basically, you're gonna just have one less every month. So you're gonna have the sister versus sister Ipsy Glam Bag, and you're going to have the sister versus sister BOXYCHARM by Ipsy box. I will upgrade us both to get the Icon Box. Previously, my sister didn't get the Luxe or the X, but I'm gonna upgrade hers as well so that on those months where it's a more like a quarterly upgrade month, an icon month, we'll upgrade her as well, so that you'll be able to see a sister versus sister battle for that one. Unless maybe would it make more sense for one to get the regular and one to get the plus, and then we kind of compare those? I don't know. Let me know. What are your thoughts on that down below? And then obviously I do the PR boxes. They let us know that we will still be getting PR. We'll still be getting sneak peeks of some of the products coming. So each month you'll be able to see the Ipsy Glam Bag and then the BOXYCHARM by Ipsy PR boxes. So I think it'll be like maybe one PR video less a month because of that. So a little bit less content on the channel, but I think it makes sense and I think it'll be more streamlined. That being said, my sister and I do really love the sister versus sister videos, and I know y'all love them as well. So if there's another subscription out there that you would want to see us do a sister versus sister, please let us know down below. Now, I will say the prerequisite of a subscription box for that does have to have a strong difference in variation for it to make sense. So something like the Allure Beauty box, for example, is not a good box for that because you maybe get to choose one product, but everything else is pretty much the same. So if there are boxes with big variations, and it doesn't have to be a beauty box, it could be a lifestyle box or something else, we would be super duper interested in your thoughts down below on additional sister versus sister videos that we could do. All right. That was a ton of information. I hope that hearing it from me kind of helped versus just reading the email. I'll leave a link down below to their page where they share more on like from their side of you too, so that you can read it there. But I'm curious, what are your thoughts down in the comments below? What do you think? Are you excited? Are you not excited? Do you like it? Do you not like it? I did forget to mention, so the Ipsy Glam Bag will still come with the little zipper makeup bag. The BOXYCHARM by Ipsy will not come with that drawstring bag anymore. It won't have a drawstring bag because they wanted to focus their funding into the products and making sure the products that they were the best they could be, which I think is great. I don't really use the drawstring bags, so I think that's the right decision. And then the icon box will come in a box as well with no bag. Not that the bag might not be a product inside or a choice, but yeah. So it's big news. I think it's exciting. This is probably the biggest news we've had in the subscription box world probably since Ipsy bought BOXYCHARM, and then before that maybe when Pop Sugar Must Have ended. I think those are like the big things, at least for me, that stick out in like the subscription box world. So this is huge news. There's a lot of information out there. I don't think all of the questions have been answered yet, but I would love to hear your thoughts down in the comments below. Are you excited? Are you not excited? Leave your questions. What are you not sure about? If I can answer it based on what I heard in that BOXYCHARM forum call, I will. If I don't respond, it's because I don't know the answer, and then hopefully once we get more information, we can answer those questions as we go through. Now, I will say going into March, I did cancel some of these as a result of the news, not the BOXYCHARM forum meeting, but when the news initially came out, just in preparation, because I have a bunch of different accounts, and so I wanted to clean things up on my end. So next month, you may not see all of the normal BOXYCHARM Ipsy videos that you would normally see, but in April, we're gonna kick it off. We're gonna learn about all these new subscriptions. I'm super curious to see what it's gonna be. Personally, I'm optimistic. I think it was the right choice, even though it's like, oh, they'll never do it. They did it, and I think it was the right thing. So more to come. Please leave your questions and your thoughts down in the comments below, and we can chat together as a community and try to answer questions or share ideas down below. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see the new subscriptions unboxed on my channel or any subscription box related content, please make sure that you're subscribed and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on those uploads. And I'll see you in my next video.